Hey everyone, it's Savannah Beachwave and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about my new project pony, Mesa. Mesa is a 5-year-old Shinkatink pony and she's adorable as you can see. Mesa is 12.3 hands and is mostly being used for the hunter-jumper discipline. Mesa is a client horse that I'm training for the time being. She's so well behaved and I love working with her. Her owner mostly wanted to teach her how to do really good hunter-jumper and she found my ads online and thought that I'd be perfect. Enough said, I think I'm going to go tack her up and I'll show you guys what she can do. For her saddle pad, I'm just going to be using this white saddle pad I got from Governor's Fall. For her saddle, I'll just be using this really cute walnut classic jumper saddle. And for her bridle, I'll just be using the walnut classic bridle. Now that I'm all tacked up, I'm going to go take her out to the arena and I'll see you guys when I get there. So I've gone ahead and already warmed up Mesa doing walk, trot, canter, and I'll show you a few clips of me doing that now, and she did absolutely amazing. Her posting trot looked beautiful. As you can see here, she's on the correct diagonal and I was able to pick it up right off the bat because I did my little walking trick I talked about last video. After trotting around the ring a while, I like to take a little walking break just to cool her down before we start our canter. After walking around for about half the ring, I asked her to pick up the canter and she did amazing. Mesa has a bit more of a bouncy canter, so you have to make sure that you keep a good anchor in your heels if you want to control her. Mesa is one of those horses that doesn't really like to work and you kind of have to push if you want her to keep going. I continuously remind myself to keep my legs squeezed around her stomach so she doesn't break, and I just picked up my canter and it was absolutely gorgeous. I continue to do all those exercises in both directions and now I'm finally ready to jump. When it comes to the jumping world, Mesa is pretty green because she was mostly used as a flat work horse, but it's easy to correct that as long as we teach her the proper ways. I've been working with Mesa for about a month now on jumping, so she's pretty much got the basics down, but it's good to keep practicing just so she gets it. As I approach my first jump, I make sure to squeeze my legs so she doesn't break on me, and she did do a little bit of a long jump on that, so I'm going to make sure to keep doing it until she gets it correctly. This time going over the jump, I make sure that I'm perfectly timed so that Mesa doesn't have any slip-ups, and she did that beautifully. I did this jump multiple times, and she refused this time around, so I made sure to back her up a little bit and circle her around and do the exact same thing again in my collected canter. This time, giving a little bit more leg right before we go over the jump to make sure that she's motivated to go over and also well-behaved. As I ride into frame, she went over the jump beautifully and I was really proud of her. I made sure to give her lots of pats and tell her what a good girl she was. After doing that jump a couple more times off camera, I decided that I would try 2 jumps in a row. These jumps were fairly easy compared to what she's used to, so I didn't really have a problem getting over them. She looked gorgeous doing this and had a perfect distance going up to the jumps. I was really proud of her after doing these. I was really proud of her, so I decided that I would do that jump again, but instead push her a little bit more. I decided to extend her canter a little bit to see if it would correct her distance issue. She went over the first jump beautifully and cleared the second one beautifully again. This didn't really correct her issue, but I was overall happy with the results. I decided to go over a couple more jumps and then start to cool her off with just trotting around the ring a couple times and then walking around the ring one more time just to make sure that she's completely cool. And then she was still hot a little bit, so I decided to take her on a trail. So now that we're done with our jumps and she did a beautiful job, I decided that it's time to reward her with a little bit of a trail just so that she's entertained and then ready to go inside the pasture. Training in the summer can be really hot for the horses, so it's best to cool them down with a trail after riding just so that they're not overheating. I'm unaware if I mentioned this earlier, but Mesa is a client horse that I'm working on training. So she's been boarded here. We're keeping her in a stall at Silverglade Equestrian Center, and then she's staying overnight in our pastures, and I'm using her almost every day training. And soon she's going to be able to go back with her owner and compete in shows for Hunter Jumper. I decided that for my trail I would go bareback just to cool Mesa off from all of her sweaty tack. The trail I'm taking is on the outskirts of Silver Glade Equestrian Center, and it's mostly known as the Birch Hill Trail. The trail sites are beautiful and there's a water view at the bottom. The trail so happens to lead into one of the finest pastures at Silver Glade Equestrian Center, so once I'm done walking it, I can just turn her out quick and be done. The trail is open to the public for anybody in the Jorvik area who would like to come see the beautiful sights. You'll see in a minute why the trail is called the Birch Hill Trail, because of all the lovely, beautiful birch trees that outline the property. I feel so fortunate to live in one of the most beautiful areas of Jorvik to be able to see this stuff right outside my bedroom window. Myself and the team love to take cute little trails down here just to cool off our horses after our lessons. It makes for really cute pictures as well. After finally making it to the bottom of the trail, I dismounted her and then took off her halter and her lead rope just so I could get her all ready to be turned out. Now, once everything was off of her, I let her go frolic around in the pasture with all of her buddies to celebrate a job well done. Mesa has made so much progress only after 1 month of training her, and I'm just so proud of everything she does every day. I make sure to celebrate her so much, give her lots of treats when she does something amazing. Once I've put Mesa away and she's done frolicking around, I like to watch her for a little bit, and then I walk the trail back up to the barn. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube. Make sure that you click the little bell next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified every time I upload. I know this video is literally a day after my last one, but I was just really bored and loved filming, so I decided that I would film a really fun video for you guys. A video will still be out on Wednesday, so don't worry, you're still going to see your weekly video, but also some bonus videos just for making up all the ones that I missed. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video once again. My social medias will all be linked in the description, as well as Jennifer Mountain Daughters and Emily Fire Valleys. Team applications are still open and will be open until further notice, so please make sure that you apply. Applications will be on the website. The website will be linked in the description. On the applications tab, you can find your applications for both riders and instructors. If anyone is interested, please make sure you apply to be an instructor because we are very low. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!